Today I'm going to show you how to make some basic crochet stitches. We're going to be needing your crochet hooks. Now the size of hooks you are going to be using to crochet is dependent on the size of your yarn. And of course, you can't crochet without your yarn. To start off, we're going to be making a slip knot. Now to make a slip knot, you take the end tail of your yarn, and I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. So for this first method, you are going to make a loop. Just take the end of your yarn, take the end of your yarn and make a loop. And you're going to have two ends. You're going to have a short tail end and a long end that's attached to the ball of your yarn. You're going to take that long bit through the loop and pull it tight. And that's your slip knot. You put your hook in there, you pull on the long tail, and it will close tight around your hook. Now let's do that again. You make a loop with your yarn, and with the long tail, you put a bit of the yarn through that loop to make a knot, and you pull on the long, you put your hook in and you pull on the long tail end. So you have a short end and a long end. You pull on the long tail end of your yarn. And now you're ready to start crocheting. So every crochet piece starts with a crochet chain. So I'm going to show you how to make the chain. First, you're going to have one loop on your hook. That's from your slip knot. And you yarn over. So you're going to take the hook and wrap the yarn over it, and then you pull it through the loop that you made. So that's your first chain. Let's do this again. You have one loop on your hook, you yarn over and pull that piece of yarn through the loop. You yarn over and you pull through. Now it's good to make sure that the hook part of the bent part of your hook is facing down, so it's easier to pull through that loop. So you just keep going to make your chains. Your tension may vary. So if your tension is loose, you're going to end up with a larger crochet chain. So if you see here, these chains at the top are a bit bigger than the ones that are on the bottom. And if your tension is not consistent, you can just pull them out and you can start over if you don't like the way it looks. So that's your crochet chain. That's your starting chain that you will need at the beginning of every project. Now for the single crochet. Okay, to single crochet, first you will need your chain, your starting chain, of course. Now these, you will start with one loop on your hook, and then you'll count the chains from the hook. So that's the first chain, and that would be the second chain. Now we're going to skip that first chain and crochet into the second chain. So to do that, you skip the first chain, you put the hook into the second chain from your hook. You yarn over, pull through. So now you have two loops on your hook. You yarn over again and you pull through both loops that are on your hook. So now you've made your first single crochet. Let's do that again. You have one chain on your hook. You you yarn over and pull through one. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. You yarn over and pull through both loops, and that is your single crochet. And there you have it. There is your first row of single crochet. Now I'm going to show you how to do the half double crochet. And of course we're going to start with our chain. So you make your loop, you pull that long tail through, and you tighten your knots. You put your hook into that loop and you pull on the long tail to close that loop around your hook. And then you make your foundation chain. The number of chains that you make on your foundation chain is dependent on your project, on your pattern. So now that we have our foundation chain, we're going to start making our half double crochet by doing yarn over. You skip that first chain and into the second chain from the hook, yarn over, pull through one. You have 3 hook loops on your hook, yarn over, you pull through all 3. 1, 2, 3. That's your half double crochet. So you yarn over, you insert your hook, so you have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and that's your half double crochet. The next stitch is the double crochet. I'm going to show you a different method to make your slip knot. I wrap the tail end of my yarn around my 2 fingers to make an X. My hook goes under the first yarn, pull through, and pull it tight. And you can always tug on both ends of the yarn to undo that knot. I find this method a lot easier and faster. And of course, I'm going to be making my foundation chain. Okay, so we're going to be skipping that first chain and that second chain. We're going to double crochet into the third chain from the hook. So you yarn over, you skip those first 2, you insert your hook, you insert your hook, you pull up a loop, you have 3 loops on your hook, you yarn over, this time you pull through 2 loops. You have 2 loops on your hook, you yarn over again and pull through both loops. And that's your double crochet. You yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, you yarn over, pull up a loop, so you have 3 loops on your hook, you yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. Now sometimes your yarn is going to split like this. It may happen. All you need to do is remove your hook and try again. After that, we have the treble crochet. First you make your slip knot. And then you make your crochet chain, your foundation chain. Now to do the treble crochet, you're going to skip the first, second, and third chain from your hook. So this one you yarn over once, yarn over twice, you skip those first 3 chains and you go into your 4th chain from the hook. You yarn over, pull up a loop, so now you have 4 loops on your hook. You yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again, yarn over and pull through 2. So that's your first treble crochet. You yarn over twice, into the next chain. You pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. And that's your treble crochet. So you just keep going along your chain. So there's a treble, double, half double, and then of course you have the single crochet, and they all begin with a chain. Now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. In my next video, we're gonna be talking a bit about how crocheting can help with your depression. So remember to subscribe, like, and comment. And when you do subscribe, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when the next video comes out. Thanks for watching.